It's Tuesday, July 1st, 2025. My name is Nick Parsons. This is the Betting Memo, and this show gets you caught up to date with everything going on over at Sports Memo. You get featured free picks. You get my client best bet. You get the gold sheet free play. But before I get to any of those things today, guys, I have to tell you about Tuesday's featured package. And so this is a great featured package for Tuesday. It comes from Eric Cohen, and Eric is one of the newest members over at Sports Memo, but he's definitely not new to the sporting world. He was one of the original hosts on Hardcore Sports Radio, and he used to work with TSN and other big sporting companies in Canada. And so it's fitting that Eric's MLB Canada Day totals play is our featured package, guys. Eric is plus 10.4% over the MLB season, and he's definitely looking to keep the momentum rolling on Tuesday after a win on the Phillies on the run line last night. Guys, Eric Cohen's Canada Day MLB top total is the featured package for Tuesday. And so on Monday's show, I had a Parsons best bet client play on the Kansas City Royals as a pretty big underdog on the road in Seattle, and that did come up short. For Tuesday, guys, I'm looking to bounce back. We're shifting gears here. We're going to go to the WNBA hardwood. So far, I'm 13-5 in the WNBA. And tonight, it's the Commissioner's Cup on Tuesday night here. It's the WNBA's in-season tournament finale, and it becomes my Parsons best bet. And so this is an actual client pick that I have posted up over at Sports Memo right now. And I like the under 166.5 here between the Fever and the Lynx. Now, the Fever, they're 8-8, and that includes just being 4-4 on the road. The Lynx are 14-2, which includes being 8-0 at home. Now, Caitlin Clark, she should be playing in this one after suffering a recent groin injury. But whether she does or not, I think this Tuesday night contest sets up to be a very defensive battle rather than a run and gun shootout. This game, just so you know, it doesn't count against the regular season win-loss record. Now, the Lynx, they are defending Commissioner Cup champions. Minnesota is led by Nafisa Collier, and she leads the WNBA with 24.4 points per game. And so the winner of this game will win $500,000, which I mean is obviously really significant for these WNBA teams. Clark, she is the second leading scorer on the team with 18.2 points per game, and she leads the team in assists with 8.9 per contest. If she's playing injured or sitting out entirely, clearly this is going to have a major effect on the Fever's offensive performance in this difficult venue and setting. And note, the Fever are just 3-4 this year without Clark, who continues to miss significant time this season due to injury. With Clark at less than 100%, Fever guard Kelsey Mitchell will have to step up and fill the void. These teams take these in-season tournaments seriously because besides the prize money and the trophy, note, guys, that the last three winners of the Commissioner's Cup trophy have then advanced to the WNBA finals. So there's a lot on the line for each team. I'm expecting a lot of half and full court defensive pressure throughout. And so, guys, I was able to get all of that out there. But my official Parsons best bet client play for Tuesday, July 1st, is on the under 166.5 in the Fever and the Lynx in the Commissioner's Cup. Gentlemen, just have to ask you guys to please smash the like button, leave some comments whether you agree or disagree with me. Yesterday, there were a few comments that disagreed with me. They really liked Seattle. I thought the value was the other way, but we don't always have to agree, but we can agree that we all definitely want to beat the bookmakers, and that's what I'm absolutely trying to do. So leave some comments. Also hit the bell icon. Every time we go live, you guys will get notified and can take advantage of the information that we're providing. All of these things, guys, super simple to do. They really do help us out, though, and they allow us to continue to put out this content for you. There are plenty of hot handicappers over at Sports Memo, and we will touch on the leaderboards here in a second, guys, but there are also some really hot deals going on that you need to know about. The most popular one that they have going on right now is called Flex Picks, and here's how that works. So, guys, it's a 7 days Flex Pass right now for just $69. And if you don't know what Flex Picks is all about, this is how it works. It gives you the ultimate flexibility to access the daily picks you want from the experts that you trust. You choose your handicapper, and then you select the experts whose plays you want for that day. You can plan ahead or go day by day. So you log in daily to make your picks, or you can schedule your selections up to a week in advance. And you can also change your mind at any time. So you can switch your selected expert right up until the plays are released. Also, guys, you can skip days at your convenience. If you have a 30-day Flex Pass, you do not need to use it 30 days in a row. So that's some extreme flexibility there. Guys, this is the most flexible and affordable way to stay ahead with expert betting advice. And now on Wednesdays throughout the summer, guys, Sports Memo has $5 Wednesdays. Every capper will be releasing one $5 pick, and most of the cappers release those as 4% and 5% top plays. They really want you guys to take advantage of that. So this is a great day. Wednesdays throughout the summer, $5 Wednesdays. You can get a variety of different top plays from a variety of different cappers. And then on Friday, we have 50% off Fridays, very similar to $5 Wednesdays. Every capper will release one 50% off package. It's another great opportunity to take advantage and save at the same time. Okay, guys, Monday's featured capper is Steve Seagrave. It might be Canada Day, but Steve is American. Maybe on July 4th, Steve can also be the featured capper then. But you know what? Steve is our featured capper here on Tuesday for a reason. Steve is 12-6 for plus 17 units with his MLB over the last 11 days. And he's also 4-2, 67% with his last 6 WNBA picks. And Steve does have a big 4% MLB top tip play going on Tuesday, guys, that you'll definitely want to check out. Guys, Red Hot Steve Seagrave is Tuesday's featured capper. Go to Sports Memo, learn more about this Red Hot capper. All the details are there on his homepage. And Tuesday's featured free play comes from our featured capper. And so Steve is suggesting a WNBA player prop on Caitlin Clark under 19.5 points minus 130. And so I definitely like this one, considering that I like the under in this game. And so Steve goes on to say that Caitlin Clark has been dealing with a groin injury that has cost her 2 games, and she will only be able to resume to partial practice today. However, we should expect a full effort to give it a go in the Commissioner Cup final. And if she doesn't play, it's just a voided ticket. Clark has really struggled on the road this season, falling short of the line in all 4 games while averaging a horrendous 30% from the field and 3% from beyond the arc. Now she has to deal with the Minnesota Lynx team that allow the fewest points at the break, and that's where Clark scores 50% of her points. Minnesota averages the second lowest foul rate in the WNBA, and that's where Clark scores another 11% of her points. Combine that with a lingering injury, and it makes for an extremely tough spot for Clark to thrive as a scorer. And Steve finishes by saying, if Clark winds up limited or getting pulled from the game, we get an easy cashed ticket. So just to quickly recap, guys, my official Parsons best bet client play for Thursday is on the under 166.5 in the Commissioner's Cup tonight in WNBA action. And the featured free play from Mr. Steve Seagrave is the under 19.5 points minus 130 for Caitlin Clark in the same game. As mentioned, we do have plenty of hot handicappers over at Sports Memo. Let's quickly get caught up on all of the leaderboards. And so, guys, I just finished posting my 7th winning month out of the last 8. I'm number 2 in all sports over the last 30 days. But it's Mark David that currently leads the site over the last 30 days with a 35-22 record. Ricky Tran has caught fire at the ballpark over the last 3 and the last 7 days. But it's Mark David that leads over the last 30 days with a 31-19 record. So as you know, the Commissioner's Cup goes tonight, and the WNBA, it's been a crazy at Sports Memo this year, just super hot handicappers, yours truly included. I'm 13-5 overall this year. Tim Michael is 5-0 over the last 7 days, but it's Tom Macrina that leads over the last 30 days with a 15-6 record. Guys, I'm 7-5 in the CFL this year, and I already have a big 5% pick posted for Thursday night. But it's Rob Vincelletti that leads on the Canadian gridiron over the last 30 days with an 8-2 record. And on the pitch, the action is heating up for sure. But right now, it's Tim Michael that leads the soccer board over the last 30 days. We finish each show with a round of rapid fire free picks. These are just all of the free picks available over at Sports Memo right now, guys. And so Tim Michael, he's suggesting a play on the over 9 runs in the Giants and the Diamondbacks. Dan Kaiser, he says, take the Brewers plus 110 on the road at the Mets. LC Sports, he likes the Mariners at home minus 132 against the Royals to build off Monday's series opening win. Billy Coleman, he says, take the Reds plus 100 on the road at Boston. I personally have an additional free play up on the under in the Padres and the Phillies. That's 8.5 minus 115. And finally, guys, pro sports picks. They like the Cardinals on the run line plus 1.5 minus 155 at the Pirates. And so there will be more free picks loaded throughout the day. Head on over to the free picks page at Sports Memo for more details. Tomorrow, guys, the Gold Sheet will be back with another player prop. You're going to get another featured free play from a featured capper, and you will also get a Parsons best bet. It probably will come in baseball, and on Thursday, you guys will get that 5% CFL pick. Before you guys leave, though, remember to smash the like button, hit the bell icon, leave some comments. Yeah, good luck with the baseball and the WNBA tonight. See you tomorrow. Take care.